What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is Motivation Monday, and I thought that because I didn't come on here last week and do Motivation Monday, that today would be the best day to do it, right? Why do I say today's the best day to do it? Because I just feel that this quote that I found speaks to me the most. With everything going on right now, as far as, trying to become a homeowner, whether it's, a double wide, whether it's a home that's already built, already placed, doesn't matter. In my life, I have, at the age of 27, I have only lived in 3 places already. And when we move somewhere, we try to stay a long time unless there is a problem. Our first apartment was before my daughter, and that was 7 years ago. So 7 years ago, 2014, I got my first place with my fiance and Cam, my son. And so we moved into like a 3 or 4 story apartment building. Things were going fine, and then all of a sudden we had neighbors who were stomping, making a bunch of noise, and it was just getting out of hand. Leading up to knocking on the door. Oh, we're just watching Jeopardy. We're just doing this. We're not doing anything. Okay, whatever. So we ended up getting out of that situation and moving into basically another apartment complex, but this was facing the woods, and it was to where you had to go like down some stairs and then right around the back. We didn't have a shower. We didn't have a bath in that apartment, and so my daughter was like less than a year old. Of course, she needed baths. The only way that we could give her a bath was in her tub by filling it up with water, washing her down, and all that good stuff, and it was irritating. At the time, my son was not, taking showers yet, so I basically had to like throw him out there to the wolves to say, hey, you got to take a shower. I have no other choice. There's no way for you to sit down in this disgusting stand-up shower. So we got out of that. Our first apartment, we stayed for 2 years. We were a month shy of our 2-year anniversary of being with them. Decided to go ahead and break it off a month early. Our second apartment, we stayed for less than 9 months because, not only due to the not having a tub for the kids to take a, bath in, because both of my kids were under the age of 5, and was terrified about doing the shower just yet for my 5-year-old. So it was also because there was mold and mildew growing in the window sills, and I thought that was so gross and disgusting, and I felt like, okay, who wants to live like this? So when reporting it, they said that it was moss. Well, if you look it up, moss is the same thing as mold and mildew, so it really doesn't matter to me. Either way you take it, it's disgusting. Nobody wants to upbring their children in a situation like that. So we got out of that situation after only being there, like I said, for less than 9 months, because we moved in June. We moved in June, July, and we moved out by February. So we ended up moving into this house I'm in now. And this one was a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. That's the sucky part. So our first apartment had 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. The bathroom was in the master, and the bathroom was in the kids' room. And so at the time, it was only my son who had to have that room, and then we had my daughter before we moved out of there. Second one, of course, 1 bedroom. I'm sorry, 2 bedrooms, but once again, 1 bath. and didn't have the shower / tub. It just had a shower. And so, like I said, luckily we lucked up here to where she could have her own room. He has his own room. We have our room. Unfortunately, we just had that one bathroom and everybody's scrambling for one bathroom. And over the years, we've collected things, you know, like I've collected workout things. I've collected things for my teacher's desk. I've created a space where now I'm into doing crafts and stuff. So I have a bunch of those. And so we're running out of space here. The reason for my Motivation Monday talk with you all is just to, like, you know, let you guys know that you're not alone. So this week's Motivation Monday, if you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. That was written by Jim Rohn. The reason I love that quote this week is because if you don't design your own life plan, you're going to fall into someone else's hands, okay? And that someone else is going to put into your life nothing. The reason I say that is because we, like I said, are on the road to wanting to become homeowners. And, you know, right now, yes, it seems like we take one step forward and we're being knocked back 2 or 3 steps. At the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, I know that God has a plan for everybody. I know He has a plan for me, and that's all that I can worry about, the plan that is for me. And I feel like if I never try to get out of this situation here with the loud music, neighbors, kids, grandkids all in my yard, messing with my stuff, you know, my neighbor allowing grandkids, kids, whoever, to just come up and join, you know, me and my kids playing outside peacefully, you know, without asking me. You know, she lives in B, I live in A. A is up front, B is in the back. You know, without kind of somewhere on your mail putting that you live in B, and, you know, kind of like, you know, instead of them putting it at my front door, they need to bring it back to you. You know, the lack of respect when it comes to parking. You know, allow room for someone to get out on both sides, because I have kids and you don't, you know, because you're older, in your 50s, and I'm here 27, and I have the most respect for people until they do something to X that out. But the way I took it from Motivation Monday is, if I don't design my own life plan of what I want to do and how I want to do it, my chances are that it's going to fall into someone else's hands. And it's going to be in their plan. And then it's like I have to sit back and guess what it is, you know, these people whose hands I let my life fall into. I have to guess what they have planned for me. And that plan is not much. I take it like this. If I don't plan to get myself out of this situation here, I'm allowing myself to get upset. I'm allowing myself to get mad. I'm allowing myself to get worked up when I shouldn't have to. So if I don't do what I got to do and make my credit better and make my money stronger, longer, then I'm basically falling into the plans of someone else. And she has no plans for herself, so why would she have any plans for me? So I love that saying. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. So I want you to sit back and dwell on that and run with this Motivation Monday, because I've never asked myself this. I've never thought of it like this. If I don't design my own life, what are my chances? I've never asked myself that. But when you think of it like this, and someone can come up to me and say, C'Aira, if you don't have your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what? And I'm going to say what? And they're going to say, not much. And I would have to tell that person, you're right. Because at the end of the day, if I don't plan how I want my life to go, if I don't plan how I want my work life to go, my home life, my school life, if I don't plan how I just want to do what I want to do, then I'm basically putting myself in someone else's hands to basically have nothing planned for me either. So you guys have to motivate yourself. Hey, I need to be calling this one. I need to be calling that one. I need to figure out what I can do. And that's what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I'm motivated every single day of the week. Whether I need to stop, drop, and call somebody, whether I need to make and bust some moves. At the end of the day, I got to do what's best for me. So if that means me designing my own plan on pen, paper, whiteboard, with a whiteboard dry erase marker, or if I have to plan it in a document, typing it up, guess what? I'm planning it, because nobody else is going to plan my life for me. And that's just that.